Hi, everybody. I called Mike Logan. He's on the phone right now. I'm Gerrit Elzinga, and this is This Better Be Good.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm okay. I didn't get much sleep last night, so...
I didn't either. I feel like shit. And we had to wake up early. So anyway,
well,
why are we gathered here today?
Well, we're gathered because, we recorded our first half of our podcast yesterday morning before seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp, and due to technical difficulties, all of that audio is unusable. Yay!
Yay! And here's an example of it right now.
Whereas this one is a very clear, concise vision. And then also, you know the characters now. We know the story. We don't have to do any of that setup or the origin stuff. Yes. So you just get straight into like all the... So I think it's the thing
I hope to laugh a lot. That's the one
thing. The thing that sequels have going for me, I always feel, Michael Douglas can stop literally having every line of dialogue be exposition, and you can just enjoy the film now. You can cross like...
Yeah, shaking his head.
Just figuring out all the different timelines. Whole top billing of the film. Obviously, Captain Marvel's coming out in March.
Which is the main top billing.
Which names are on top.
The same size on the poster, but it's still small.
It's still very small. So yeah, we're recording stuff. Yeah, don't worry about it. Sorry.
People look at us
all the time.
They're brown.
They're brown. I don't know what kind of brown, but they're brown. All right. So, what's up? Interesting.
Because we've already had Ant-Man's multiple times. I think it's going to be really highlighted. Mrs. Parr. Yeah. But yeah, that was her movie for sure.
Yeah, Pena.
Gamble?
No, he was the guy who the fucking...
I can't remember the first one. Oh, it didn't record.
Boy, oh boy, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does.
What were we talking about?
Well, we'll do a quick recap for you.
Okay.
Pretty much, I asked Gerrit, hey, what do you think this movie's going to be like? And Gerrit was like...
I think it'll be good. I'm not apprehensive. I'm more cautious. I'm playing this one close to the vest. I believe those are some things that I said. And I kind of compared it to what I thought Incredibles 2 was going to be, about how that was Mrs. Incredible's movie. And then, of course, I felt like an idiot saying Mrs. Incredible. What is it? Miss Parr?
Mrs. Parr, yeah.
Mrs. Parr, yeah. So it was Incredibles 2 was Mrs. Parr's movie, basically. And Elastigirl. God damn it. I still did it. I still fucked it up. And I thought that it was going to be the Wasp's movie, this one. So that was my assumption. And what else?
Yeah, then I asked about Michael Pena's role. I was saying, I really hope that they give him an expanded role in the movie, because he was very, very funny in the first one, a big scene stealer. I gushed about his versatility as an actor, because he is a very versatile actor. I compared him to John C. Reilly, because he can be in dramatic roles, he can be in comedic roles, he can be in any kind of movie. You can throw Michael Pena in there. He's like the salt of movies. Just throw him in there no matter what you're making.
I love Salt. He's real good.
So do you.
Yeah, so we were wondering how he would be in this movie. What else?
I also asked about Marvel fatigue.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Marvel fatigue. No, I don't think it is set in for me. I think I'm excited to see all of the stuff that Marvel has to put out, because we're still kind of in flux of Infinity War, because of the... So that's... God, I'm so sorry. This is the first conversation of the day. I'm half asleep right now. Yeah, I really think that Marvel fatigue hasn't set in, and I'm excited for everything that they have to put out, including Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, and then I was like, I wouldn't have Marvel fatigue per se, because I still enjoy Marvel films, but some of the excitement is gone for me of like going to see a Marvel movie because they're coming out so often now. Especially the fact we just saw Infinity War, like last month or whatever it was.
And Black Panther right before that.
Yeah, so it's like it's the point now where it's like it used to be, a movie would come out once a year and you get really excited. It's like, oh man, you get a year of anticipation for it, and then it'll finally come and you're really happy. And now it's a couple of months, so it's like, I'm still looking forward to seeing this movie, but I'm not like giddy with excitement seeing it. So we'll see how that goes in the future. Next year there's I think 3.
What's the third one? There's Captain Marvel, Infinity War Part 2.
I guess it is just 2. Well, Spider-Man, whatever the next Spider-Man movie is called, is the first movie coming out after Infinity War. Infinity War.
Okay. Interesting.
I can't remember. I don't know if it's 2019 or 2020. Probably 2020. But.
Okay. This is something I thought of. What about TV shows? Because you can build excitement for TV shows, but it's like week to week.
Well, I mean, the only show that's like weekly that they have this good is
MCU. No. I don't mean Marvel. I mean like just a show.
Oh.
Like your excitement can build because it's a serial. It's happening every week.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like I only get excited for shows that are weekly, that are episodic like that, only when they have like a thorough narrative. Like a sitcom, you don't get excited to watch, but like a show like Game of Thrones will keep you excited, but that's only because every episode essentially ends in a cliffhanger, and you're like, oh, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not as rewarding in film. Like, if every movie was a cliffhanger, you'd just be like, well, Jesus Christ, movie's never going to fucking end.
But if it kept coming out every week, I mean, if Marvel had a movie every week, that'd be fucking crazy, wouldn't it? Like, they just take a year off just to make a season of movies.
God, a movie every week?
Yeah.
I think the only problem with that, though, is are people going to pay $10 every week to go see a Marvel movie?
With Movie Pass, you could.
Oh, get it while it's hot. Get it while it exists.
Did you say get it while it's gone?
I said get it while it's hot. I said get it while it exists.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty cool right now. Pretty cold.
Yeah, don't buy that stock.
Oh, boy. What is it? 4 cents of a penny? I don't know what the fuck whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But we love it.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks, Movie Pass. So
thanks for bankrupting yourselves for us.
They really just fell right on their own knife. Sword. They fell on their sword. All right. So what do we got here? All right. What else did we say?
Hold on. I'll look at my notes here. I asked about its connection to Infinity War and how you think it'll integrate that story into Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, we both said this, that we think it's going to happen during the the post-credit sequence or the mid-credit sequence, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's my assumption, that it happens in the mid-credits.
I agree. I think it's going to be after the movie's over, all their antics were going to be wrapped up, and then we're going to be seeing that I'm doing something else, and then the snapping will occur.
Ooh, you called it the snapping, and I called you a big old fag. I remember that.
I think it's a funny term, the snapping.
Yeah, that came from Reddit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I hate Reddit. I really do. I think those fucking bastards are so up their own pussies. It's crazy.
No, you're right about that, but it is a good source for entertainment and news.
Yeah, just the headline. I hate any commenting. It's like people will get downvoted for saying they have a cat. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
No. They would never get downvoted for saying they have a cat.
Why is that?
Reddit loves cats. You would get downvoted if you disagree with anything that's a common theme on that. Like if a post is like, oh man, isn't club soda the greatest beverage of all time? And then if a bunch of people start upvoting it, and one person says, I'm kind of partial to tonic water, boom, downvoted down to hell.
Nah, that's true.
They're like, you got to be part of this system or you're against this man.
That's so fucking like, and they're the same. Whatever. I don't want to get into the semantics of Reddit. I just hate it.
Reddit reminds me of like goth kids in high school, where they're like, "We want to be different, but you got to be the same as us." Like,
yeah, I remember that. Black fingernails. Well, I kind of want mine red and white. Like maybe if I did like a downvoted to hell. All right, this was fun. This wasn't on the original. All right. What else? What else we got?
Well, first female top billing.
Yes, that's right. Evangeline Riri.
Evangeline Riri. Yeah, big deal for Marvel. They have been criticized wildly for never prominently featuring their female superheroes. Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Okoye from Black Panther. Took me forever to fucking remember her goddamn name. Evangeline Lilly, Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp, has co-billing with Paul Rudd in this movie.
Yeah.
Do you think that the movie will be about both of them equally?
I think it's going to be more her movie, along the lines of Mrs. Fantastic. No, Elastigirl. Jesus Christ. I still can't get this right. From Incredibles 2. I think it's going to be more of Evangeline Riri's movie, Hope Van Dyne. So, because I mean that's the movement we're in right now. We're in the female empowerment movement, and I think it's. I think if it's done well and it doesn't seem like it's kind of just a jerk off session to be like, look how nice we are to women, I think then it'll be good. Like the strong female characters we've had in these superhero movies lately have been great. Like it's not like it's heavy-handed and kind of just patting themselves on the back for treating women like they're equals. It's like, no, women are equals, and that's how we're treating them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Very concise.
All right. I like that. So, I mean, I hope that's what this movie is.
Yeah, I do too, and I think it will. I think Marvel's got a pretty good track record of the way they treat their female characters, even though they haven't made them the stars yet until Captain Marvel comes out. So I think it'll be done well. We'll have to wait till we see the movie to find out.
Oh, Jews. We've seen it. All right. Yeah, let's see here. What else do we talk about? I think...
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I think you have better timing on the phone than I do.
You think so? Well, you were driving last time we did this. So.
I was driving and panicking about where I was going because my phone was my map and I couldn't use it because I was on the phone with you Jews.
Yeah, and I'm just in my kitchen, so.
Yeah. Well, tell Morty I said hi.
He's actually sitting right here. Morty Gerrit says hi. Morty, say hi.
He hates me.
He didn't say anything.
He hates me. All right. No. Sorry, my uncle's calling me right now. I can't talk. Oh, hello. Hey.
Is this your answer machine?
No, I'm recording a podcast right now.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Well, I have a question. I don't know if you can answer it real quick. Or...
Yeah, that's fine. All right, everyone. I fucked up and answered the wrong call when I was on the phone with Logan, so now I'm calling him back. Got disconnected. God damn it. I just want this stuff to end. You know what I mean? Like, just to be done with the shit. And I keep ruining it somehow.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm sorry. I just told the listeners I accidentally answered the wrong call. I tried to end his and then answer yours, but I fucking ended yours and answered his. Oh man, what a predicament.
Dude, you snapped me off the phone call, man.
I did. I mean, could you imagine if like real life decisions were like that in your brain that they are with your phone? Because you can fuck things up on the phone, but like if you had to analyze and like push a button to, you know, open the car door for someone. Like, you wanted to be nice on a date and you opened the car door for the girl, but you had to, like, push a button to make your body do it, and then you ended up just opening the trunk and then killing her, throwing it in. I don't know. I'm trying to be funny here. That makes sense in my head.
I totally think about things like that.
No, I only thought of it because I fucking ended the phone call with the thing. Under pressure. Under pressure. Ah, this is good.
Thanks.
Very rarely do people do the David Bowie part of that song.
It's my favorite part of that song. Well, anyway, arbitrary rating, Garrett.
Yeah, what do we give it? I think I give it 10. Oh, I don't know what I said at the pre. In the pre.
Just 10. I remember it was 10 something out of 12.
Yeah, 10 out of 12. 10. I'll make a new one. Fuck it. 10 Evangeline Riris out of 12.
I gave it 8.5, but I don't remember what my barometer was. So
I know yours. Yours was maybe we can afford a better Avenger.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Because it was, what was his name?
Falcon.
Falcon last time.
Yeah, 8.5. I hope we can afford a better Avenger this time out of 10.
All right, we'll look for an Avenger in this movie. Hey-o.
We already know what there is or isn't.
We do. Oh, we know all the twists and turns, and this is so crazy. We should do the pre every time. We should record it, and then it fucks up, and then we do it again and make it way less quality, and everyone hates us.
I agree. I think it's a fantastic idea.
But this is like 20 minutes, so that's good. The other one was 10 because it cut out 10 minutes of talking, so that's good. This is on par. This is on Mrs. Parr.
That must be why, remember when we looked to see what time we were at and we were only at 6 minutes?
Yeah, it's because it was cutting chunks of audio out. Like, it just wasn't recording.
Yeah, fucking lame.
So.
All right, well, you guys enjoy this trailer, right?
Yep, trailer's coming in right about meow. Not really. I love you. What else you got? Anything else?
No, was that Lionel? Not Lionel. The fucking, what's the little guy? Yeah.
Oh, jeez. No, I was trying to do a Super Troopers thing, but
Oh, meow.
meow. It is kind of like an old character from a show. All right, well, I gotta get to work, so I gotta edit this real quick.
All right, man.
I'll see you later. I'll send you the file. You listeners are the best, and Podcast Republic. Make sure you guys check that out for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, bye. Enjoy the thing, and bye, Mike.
Bye.
Okay, now that he's gone. No, I'm kidding. Enjoy the trailer. Bye.
So, how long have you been Ant-Man again?
Not long. It just sort of happened.
I wish I could fight bad guys like you.
I seem to mess it up almost every time.
Maybe you just need someone watching your back. Like a partner.
Dr. Pym, I actually heard what happened to you. You opened up the quantum realm. That's when this crazy creepy ghost who walks through walls and stuff stole your tech. And now she wants to take over the world or whatever. Who would have believed that in your hour of need, you would turn to us?
Not me.
Because we robbed you. Do you remember? That's us.
The only chance we've got is both of you.
Ant-Man and the Wasp teaming up.
Follow my lead.
She seems more intense.
Get loose now.
No. You go low, I'll go high.
I have wings. Why would I go low?
We're gonna die. I don't wanna die. We didn't die! Hey, what'd I miss? We were just tiny.
I was partners with Hank on a project called Goliath.
How big did you get?
My record, 21 feet. You? 65 feet. 65.
If you two are finished comparing sizes,
65.
You still have the volume up or no?
I turned the volume down to 5.
All right, that looks better.
It's on 5 now, and now it looks like it was when it was on 10. This is so strange. This microphone is dumb. Anyway, whatever. Hey! We saw Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Both of them were there, yeah.
Yeah, they were both there.
Gerrit, what'd you think of the movie?
I liked it a lot. I thought it was super fun. I had fun.
Mm-hmm.
The villain was interesting. I'll say that. So we'll do spoiler free now, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, Jews.
Wouldn't be a podcast if you didn't say Jews.
Oh man, that's the calling card.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was very good. I had a couple of complaints.
Yeah, not as good as Ant-Man.
No, I think this movie kind of ran into a lot of like the old Marvel tropes of bad things that they do in their movies. It was fun. It was really fun. It was very funny. Everybody is very comfortable in their roles now, I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially Michael Pena. Holy shit.
Oh, for sure. He stole the show. He was so fun.
Yeah, I thought the villain was not that interesting. I thought she was very...
I know. I agree with that.
She was very generic, and then you kind of had the secondary villain and a tertiary villain.
Yeah, there was so many villains in this movie. It was almost like... It was... I don't even know how to describe it. It was like they were written just so these things could happen and there could be more obstacles than just the one.
They were like MacGuffin villains.
Yeah. I don't know. It was fun, though.
Their motivations were very...
But I mean...
Sure?
So who was the villain of the first one? It was...
An executive guy.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, but I mean, this falls in line with that. I mean, it's a movie that's like all the ante is upped, but there's been no raising of the stakes, I guess. Not that, but see, look at the. Okay, we're looking at the audio wave file and how it seems like it's getting quieter, doesn't it?
No.
In comparison with how it was when it started. That's how it was when it started, and we're talking at the same level, and now it's down. We're going to stop a second, guys, because I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Hold on.
Blue Snowball.
All right, well, let's just go. We'll keep an eye on it. Hi, everybody.
Welcome back from the trailer.
I know it's going to sound... well, do you want to use the first chunk of audio that we recorded on the computer, or no?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I forgot.
So, hey, we're back. Sorry. The audio is going to sound different because we were accidentally using the microphone in the computer because I'm a fucking idiot. And then now this microphone might shit out on us, so we don't know what's happening. Anyway, sorry if you hear some static. We'll preview the episode and try and figure it out.
Yeah.
But love you guys. Goodbye. No, the movie... So what were we talking about? The villain?
Yeah, I felt like, and we'll get more in depth once we do Split Free, but I felt like the villain was a bit lacking. Her motivations didn't make sense. The tertiary villain's motivations did make sense.
Yeah.
But they just seemed kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
Kind of boring. I don't know. It was a good movie. I feel like I sound like I don't like the movie, but I don't like the villains in the movie. I thought they were kind of garbage.
Yeah, I feel like this movie was like good despite of them.
Paul Rudd, Michael Pena, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas really raised the things I didn't like about the movie. Like I put it aside because they were all so good in it.
Yeah,
and it was very funny. And Marvel has got the de-aging stuff down.
So good.
I mean, holy shit. When Lawrence Fishburne, they show a clip of Lawrence Fishburne in the film of him when he's younger, and he straight up looks like 30-year-old Lawrence Fishburne. It's insane.
It was crazy.
They've gotten really good at that. Which is good news because in Captain Marvel, Sam Jackson's going to be de-aged the entire film.
Wow.
Because like it takes place in the 90s.
In the 90s,
So he's going to be like 90s Sam Jackson the whole movie.
Which is great because he looks exactly like that now. So that's perfect.
He does. Oh, he's a little skinny. His head's a little fatter and rounder nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
Might shave some of that fat off his head. But excuse me. I think we've held it in enough for spoiler free because it's kind of hard to not spoil this movie.
Yeah, guys. So
turn away if you haven't listened yet.
Turn it off.
Go suck a butt until you listen to the movie. This will speak a peek. Oh, we're zoomed.
I think it's because we were yelling.
And
now it's
looks normal again.
It's literally because of the bass in your voice.
Oh, the spiking?
Yeah.
Why did it say there it is.
Yeah. Oh God. Sorry guys, that's not important to you at all.
Is it a shard of glass?
I don't know. Was
there
a struggle in here?
Who knows? Maybe that's what the cops are outside. So spoiler-tastic. What didn't you like about the movie? Let's say that before we get into what we loved about it.
What didn't I like about it? It's mainly the villain and how crooked her bottom row of teeth are. No, did you notice that at all?
I did, yeah, for a second.
No, I was just like, the whole movie we spend worrying about her and she's like a threat and she's so desperate to stay alive that she would like threaten to kill Scott's kid. And then Lawrence Fishburne's like, no, don't do that. There's other ways. And it's like, okay, what's the other way? And then she goes to his coworkers. Like, it's so...
Well, that's another thing that I don't like about her motivations is to try and save herself. The fact that she is willing to sacrifice Scott's kid and Janet Van Dyne.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that her own circumstances happened to her due to her parents both dying.
Yeah.
See, they don't think she'd be okay with killing someone's daughter and someone else's mother.
Like, there's no connection with the, you know...
Like, I don't want to root for this woman. She just seems like a piece of shit.
No, she really is. I mean... And it's all because she's been weaponized. It's almost like if... the Winter Soldier. He was also weaponized. He was used like this. But he is only...
He had the benefit of being established in another movie, though, as a decent person.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
but
I mean...
he also... is only that way because he has no brain of his own, basically.
He just does what he's told.
He just does what he's told. She has the capability of thought because she's broken away from that, and now she's just an asshole.
Yeah, it's weird that they trained her to be a killing machine, but for some reason they trained her to not have a conscience as well. Like, she's just...
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's fucking kidnap Scott's daughter. And it's like... Wow. Like, whoa.
Yeah, and they don't end up doing that in the movie.
No.
And then also, the way that her whole thing is over, it's just kind of like Michelle Pfeiffer touches her head, and then it's like...
Because she's got some cool quantum realm powers now.
Yeah, which is great. It's really cool, but also, it's like... Everyone gives The Last Jedi shit for the second act, where it's like they go to the place for no reason, really. Yeah. And then that's what this whole movie seems like. Like, if you would have
all of it seemed to make no...
All of it seems it doesn't need to happen.
Nothing
because
mattered.
All that we had to do was get Michelle Pfeiffer, and she can just do this really simply.
Yeah.
It's like...
it's weird, like... Maybe it's because after she gets out of the quantum realm, she can't extract this quantum stuff from Michelle anymore. So maybe she's like, okay, well, I'm screwed. I'm going to die. And then Michelle Pfeiffer's like, well, let me touch your face. And she's like, okay. But the odds, the way that she was so hellbent on just killing Michelle Pfeiffer to get this energy to heal her. Then all of a sudden when she has her in her sights, she's just like, oh, you can touch my face now.
Well, she can't, I think it's what you said. Like, she can't do it once she's out of the quantum realm.
I don't know. She had a total character flip all of a sudden. Like, she didn't care about anybody. And then all of a sudden, like, even when Lawrence Fishburne's like, no, I'm not leaving you. And she's like, go, save yourself. Why is she fucking noble now all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Because she's not dying? She's not a piece of shit now?
I guess. I mean, that's all it takes. It's like debilitating headaches can just make you crazy.
Also,
I have one right now.
This movie totally squandered Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
I love Walton Goggins. I think he's
fantastic.
And they're like, he's a random thug guy.
Yeah, with a southern accent.
I don't know. Marvel needs to work on their villain shit. But, now we've gotten that out of the way, this was a very good movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Very funny. The fight scenes were inventive.
Yep.
The shrinking, enlarging stuff was very creative this time, which is weird because I feel like in a movie where like the main hook is like this guy can shrink and make himself large, it seems like it'd be really easy to just run out of creativity. Mm-hmm. But they kept finding new ways to make it entertaining or funny and interesting. Like the whole scene in the high school when he couldn't control his shrinking and stuff, and he became the size of a child. And then he wears like a giant hoodie.
This movie's funnier than it is good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well,
like, I think it's a good movie.
Plot-wise, I was like, meh. It was a pretty generic plot.
Yeah.
Bad guy wants to take the technology that the hero has created. It's been done 1,000 times.
And that's the thing, too, is like, that was the thing of the first one, right? But then they added...
Well, the thing of the first one, they actually had the technology in the first one.
Oh, yeah.
They were just developing it still.
Okay.
I don't really know where the motivation was in the first one.
I love the idea, too, because there are 2 Ant-Man suits in this movie. Well, technically 3 if you include Hank Pym's original.
I don't think that suit actually shrinks or enlarges, though. Oh, well, there's only 2. The one that Hank goes into the quantum realm, I think, is just like a life suit.
Yeah.
So it's not really an Ant-Man.
Well,
so he
that's
can't really
true.
shrink
Okay,
him.
so anyway, but there's 2, and one of them is a prototype. So it keeps backfiring. I'm like, well, why didn't you just wear the original and then put the belt from that one?
Because he had already said that he destroyed the original one.
What are you talking about? They used it to go track the...
Yeah, but when he first got the prototype suit, he had told Hank that he had already destroyed it.
No, I know that, but he could have just worn the original if the prototype kept fucking up.
Well, he didn't want to admit that the original one, and then
then
by the time he actually admitted the original was like still existing, they used it to like do some other crap, so they couldn't use it as a suit anymore.
No, they just used it to track it. They didn't destroy
Didn't he like take it apart and so he took apart like the fucking
yeah, I guess that's
the regulator
true.
thing to like track it.
Interesting.
They
Okay.
thought of that, I guess. Also, I
don't know. It seemed warbled. Like, I don't know.
I'm not going to say the plot was solid because it wasn't. It was paper thin. I wasn't a fan of the plot, but we didn't go in for the plot. We went in for cool shrinking and funny things, and Michael Pena being hilarious. The Michelle Pfeiffer, thank goodness she's back in movies. I love Michelle Pfeiffer. She's great. Gerrit, what'd you think of Evangeline Lilly?
She's great. She's very fun.
All right.
Yep. She's pretty.
I thought she had good motivations.
Good at it.
I thought she was very badass. She's a lot more badass than Scott is, obviously.
Great acting.
She's good. They felt like a family, too. Her and Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas. They felt like I don't know why, but they just...
It was a very emotional moment.
You know, when she got out of the quantum realm and looks at her and says, I miss you, Jelly Bean. It's like, aw.
Yeah, I jizzed.
And then you think of a Brachiosaurus standing on its hind legs being engulfed in flames, and you get sad again.
No, I didn't think of that. This movie didn't take... I didn't go that far out of the movie. I was pretty focusing the whole time. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this one, it has like a... And I've heard Guardians 2 is better on the second watch, but it kind of reminds me of that, where it's like, we go for heart, we kind of take it to a different place-ish, but really it's just... It's a movie to exist. It doesn't really add anything to the lore except for getting Michelle Pfeiffer's character back and the whole
and then she's
and the fake not fake but just the just the way to get to her coming back is very... God damn it, Morty, I can't think. I just you take this. Let me think. God damn it.
Okay. It's all right. No, I know what you mean. Like, I feel like the movie didn't really add anything to what's going on in the MCU. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Infinity War has happened already. So it feels like when you go into this movie after Infinity War, it's like, well, this is all such small stakes compared to what we've already seen happen.
Yeah.
So I think that has a lot to do with just the placement in the timeline.
I'm not even thinking that. I'm thinking more of like, okay, so the whole plot of this movie, it's laid out in the first scene, is to get Michelle Pfeiffer's character, who is Evangeline Lilly's mom, to get her back.
Janet Van Dyne.
They start doing it, they get everything, and then Ghost comes in and, screws it up, and then Walton Goggins. He comes in, and so you got these characters, but it's all like... It seems manufactured drama to get all these things to start working. Like, I can tell it's written. Like, it's
not organic.
It's a fun ride, but I think it's not... It's more fun than it is a good movie, if that makes sense. It's like there's certain comedies that are out there where you're like, oh, that's funnier than it is a good movie.
The House.
Yeah.
The House is fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Plot-wise, it's stupid, but
it's
fucking
fine.
hilarious.
It's fine. Same with this one. It's fine. I think this is better than The House, based on the movie series it's a part of. But
so
it's fine.
Okay, let's talk about the ending, the post credit scene.
Post credit
scene. Scott goes down to harvest healing.
Technically, it's the mid credit.
Yeah, the mid credit stinger. So Scott goes down to the quantum realm. Apparently, they're now able to regularly go in and out of the quantum realm because they figured out how to do this. And so he is now going in to harvest this healing stuff for ghosts, because I guess they're buds. Even though she's tried to kill them all on numerous occasions.
Yeah, whatever.
Jason Statham. In the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, exactly.
Han, no one cares.
But he's Asian. Why would we care?
Oh, jeez. We care about Asians.
I'm totally joking.
We're going to see the Meg.
I love Asians. I love Russians.
But, how about that guy who just asked those kids that random question at the end of the movie?
How about that face that you just gave me? Can we talk about that?
Like Russia?
Russia's in Asia.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, nobody calls a Russian an Asian.
Well, duh, because they don't look like it, quote unquote. Isn't that fucked up? That's a little fucked up, right? We judge people based on the size of their eyelids.
I don't think it has to do with that.
I think it is.
I mean, you don't call Mexicans Central Americans.
It's because Central America, that's not...
But I mean, Russia's a country in the continent.
Mexico is its own country.
Asia's a continent, right?
Yeah.
Russia's a country inside of Asia.
Yeah.
So what I mean is, like, you wouldn't call a Mexican a South American.
But why Chinese, Japanese? We just call them Asian.
I mean, you're right.
North Korea, South Korea. Are they Korean? Wow, they're Korean, but they're Asian. It's like, well, so are Russians.
Yeah,
this makes sense.
No, it does. It does make sense, but like it also does.
Brazil, you're Brazilian. You're not South American.
It's a double standard, is what it is. I mean, nobody's disagreeing that Russia is in Asia, but nobody's ever going to call a Russian an Asian.
I know, but it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like you just need this. You have this necessity to just call someone something. You know?
Do you? I don't.
No, I'm saying it's society. Like you just have to. I don't know. Like Canada is technically America. Anything that's North America and South America is America, but we call the United States America, America. It's like, no, we're the United States of America. Canada is America as well.
But it's Canada.
That's what I'm fucking saying. See how fucking insane it is? I'm not losing my mind. I'm not in the fucking quantum realm. Let's get back to this.
You're gold blooming. Calm down.
I'm sorry.
No, so he goes in the quantum realm to harvest this healing stuff. While he's in there, Janet Van Dyne, Hank Pym, and Hope Pym are all on the outside of the quantum realm, getting ready to bring him back in. He goes inside. He gets radios to, all right, guys, make me big again, pull me out. And then they cut back to the Pyms, and they are all turned to dust, which means the snap has happened. The snapping has happened.
Oh, my God. Who coined that term? Some dummy on Reddit?
It was definitely on Reddit.
Of course it was.
But, so, the question now we come into, look, it looks perfect now. The question now that I have for you, Gerrit. 1. How will this affect Ant-Man's standing in the next Avengers film?
I honestly have no idea where it's going.
Neither the fuck do I. That's
you really don't?
That's why I hoped you had a theory.
No, I have no idea.
I really don't. Well, I mean, we're in as far as like Infinity Gauntlet stuff. Like I know about the comics and stuff, but we're in uncharted territory when it comes to like the way the movie has done it.
Yeah.
So like up until the movie, I could be like I predicted Hawkeye is gonna probably come back as Ronin, because I think his family's all gonna die. Because in the comics, his family dies, his family's killed, and then he turns into Ronin, which is essentially a really brooding version of Hawkeye.
Okay.
So I think that the snap is everyone's gonna die in his family except for him.
Well, I assume that
he's returning Ronin. But these are things I can predict based on things in the comic. Whereas Ant-Man going down to the quantum realm during the snap, I don't know how the fuck they're gonna get him out of there.
Yeah, unless
he can figure out a way to get himself out.
I mean, can someone else get blasted down there? I mean, like, what if Captain Marvel just looks at it and she's like, "Oh, I know how to do this because I'm smart." And then
is she smart?
I
know she's got a shit ton of powers.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't think she's a genius or anything.
I'm sure she is.
She's
a woman.
She's not.
Of course she is.
She's not a genius in the comics.
All right.
But I mean, she's got crazy with powers, yo.
Jesus Christ.
But no, it's interesting. I think I told Gerrit too. Maybe he does stay in the quantum realm until the end of the next Avengers movie, and then he comes out, shrinks down to ant size, flies up Thanos' nose, shrinks to human size, boom, movie over.
I really hope that is. I hate Thanos so much.
Do you really?
I fucking hate that character.
Like you hate the character, or you hate like him? Like do you hate?
I hate him. Like not the character. I mean, They're doing a wonderful job with the
that's
character.
what I meant. Yeah.
I hate him. So
See,
it's that pouty. I think I talked about this on the last episode, but it's that pouty. Like, Gamora's like, well, how do you know that? And he's like, I'm the only one that knows that. Shut the fuck up.
He's like
whiny
Loki.
Teenager.
He's burdened with glorious purpose.
Ugh. There are people like that, and they should all be killed.
It's funny. It's funny you say pouty because he says that to Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly. He calls him pouty, and
he says your mannerisms are that of a pouty child.
And that's the pot calling the kettle blue, you fucking pieces of shit.
That's the purple calling the kettle blue.
No, they're both blue.
No, Thanos is purple.
I mean, he's pretty blue.
He's purple.
He's sad.
He's fucking purple.
I'm doing puns, you fag. Come on.
I get it.
Oh my god.
He's blue. I get it.
Anyway, he is Barney in the movie though, so
he is a big fucking. He's got a ballsack chin.
Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah.
What are we at time-wise?
Like 28 minutes.
Gotta be more than that.
30 minutes.
30? Perfect. We can wrap this up.
Yeah, I don't think you guys need us to...
I feel like I do. I think I've noticed before, except for the Avengers podcast, the more we like the movie, the shorter the podcast usually is.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like when we don't like it, we complain about a lot of shit.
Yeah, and I'm just complaining about other things. I'm not really talking about the movie. I mean, it was fun. I had a good time. I laughed a lot. It makes sense that this movie came out in the summer because it's pure escapism. It could have been any.
Oh, Michael Pena's explanation of how him and Scott met.
Oh, that was
probably
so
the best
funny.
fucking part of the movie.
It was drunk history with the characters of Ant-Man.
Yeah, it was so goddamn
fun.
good.
It was great.
I just like watching all of them talk like Michael Pena.
Yes. He's really good in this movie.
He's so fucking good.
He's good in everything.
Even that weird fucking Dark Knight guy was better in this movie.
Yeah.
You actually noticed him?
Yeah, he had some good lines. T.I. was funny. It was good. I mean, I won't go see it again, but it was good.
Yeah.
I still want to see Avengers again. But,
I can watch that movie a bunch. It's a good fucking movie.
I've seen it 2 times.
I've seen it 2 as well. Maybe 3? I don't know. Definitely 2.
I didn't see it in IMAX. I wanted to, but it got bumped out by... what was that next movie that came out that was real shitty, got into IMAX?
Don't remember.
We saw it on the pod. I hated it.
In IMAX?
No, we didn't see it in IMAX, but what's a big...
You saw a movie on the podcast that was in IMAX?
We did a movie on the podcast that
showed
it was
IMAX.
Solo. It was Star Wars, a Solo. Yeah. Solo, a Star Wars story. Sorry.
It was Solo.
That movie should have been called...
Cuts!
YOLO.
You only lose once. All right, guys. Gerrit.
You're talking to all of us.
Now that we've seen the movie, what kind of score are you giving it now after seeing it?
I'm sorry. I don't know. You go first. I always go first.
I'm going to give this movie 8 Marvel Please Fix Your Villain Problems out of 10.
That's good. I might give it a 7 ants playing drums out of 10. 6.5. 6. No, well, first Ant-Man's like 7, so I have to give this less. Although first Ant-Man might be like 8. I don't know. I'm going to give this a 7.5 ants playing drums out of 10. There we go. I'm just talking alone because Mike is on his phone. That's fine. Morty's eating food. Morty, you're flinging that food everywhere, bud.
He really does. I fucking sleep that shit up every day. And then he moves his water cup around all the time.
Then I'm sure that sloshes and just makes the water fly.
You gotta put the food in the water like this, see?
Morty, what are you doing?
Hey, Maud. Was that Maud?
I don't know. It was a woman's voice from the 40s or 50s.
Morty, what are you doing?
Such a weird voice.
Are you just over there having your drink and your food?
That's a great voice.
Thank you. It's a new character I invented.
What's her name?
Maud. God damn, I'm good at improv.
All right, everybody. We don't know what movie we're doing next week. Stay tuned on the page and you'll find out.
We should just take a week off. Can we do that?
Take a week. I was thinking we would do...
We gotta take a week because I'm losing my mind.
13 episodes for the first season, then we'll take 2 weeks off.
Oh, I like that. So, what are we...
Wait, I mean 15. Sorry, this is 14.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. So
well, then we gotta do Mission Impossible, right?
Is that next week?
That's 2 weeks, isn't it?
Well,
Hold
we'll
on.
take 1 week off.
It might be one... I think it's later this month. Hold on.
It's July 20th.
July 20th?
Or 21st, or something like that.
Okay, so that's this upcoming week. Is that the last one?
Yeah, let's do that one and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
Bye. So yeah, fucking like us, subscribe to us, support us, tell everybody you know about us. You know what to do, guys. Come on. I gotta tell you.
Your mission, if you choose to accept it. I wonder, do you ever choose not to accept it?
Is that can't be what he says. Oh, that comes out the 27th.
Oh, we'll take a break.
All right.
Bye.